What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is about moving forward when things are tough, because the inevitability is whenever you're striving to achieve something, especially if it's a long-term goal, you're gonna encounter setbacks. You're not going to have this smooth, linear, easy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 progression type steps. It's usually the old moniker of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And it's those times in adversity that we kind of get knocked off our path, in which we need to reflect, maybe re-strategize, pivot, or we also might need to be patient. So this video comes up because as I am personally on my journey right now, as I grow my business, as I grow this channel, there are times that you are gonna have in your life when you're putting in the work day after day. You're doing all the things right. We'll say, of course, fitness as an example, right? You're going to the gym, you're on top of your nutrition, you've been getting stronger, you've been feeling like you're progressing, but maybe you're not quite seeing the results. That's when you need to stick to the plan and continue to move forward more than ever. Because if you're doing all the right things and you know that your plan is going to take you to the end result, chances are you just need to be patient. The analogy that I always think of is, a farmer growing corn, right? If the farmer puts the seed in the ground and he's planting the seed and nurturing it in a good environment, and every day he's watering it, he's checking it, he's taking care of it, the corn's not going to pop up right away. But it doesn't mean that it's not slowly progressing over time. It doesn't mean that the corn is not going to eventually pop out of the ground. He knows it's going to happen, but he knows that day after day he's going to have to put in the work, and that it's not going to happen right away. It's the same thing with our goals. As we pursue things, there are going to be these I'll call them lull periods or quiet periods where you're grinding, you're doing all the things. Again, think about the gym. You're putting in the work and the workouts, you're lifting weights, you're on top of your nutrition, but your body isn't changing the way you want yet. Just be patient and know that you're getting stronger, you're on top of your nutrition. What'll happen is all of a sudden it'll just pop up overnight. Along with the analogy of, the farmer planting his corn, I'll always think of this other analogy that's similar. Actually, it's a story about a bamboo tree. And if you're not familiar with this story, this is how it goes. So there's a man who is planting this bamboo tree, and every day it's just this pile of dirt. And every single day this man walks out in front of his driveway, takes water, waters the bamboo tree, and his neighbor is looking at him, and he's planting something. But after a year of this man coming out every single day watering the bamboo tree, he's sitting there going, "What are you doing? You're just throwing water on this pile of dirt. Nothing's even happened yet." Year 2 goes by, year 3 goes by, year 4 goes by. This guy's neighbor thinks he's crazy. He's like, "What the hell are you doing? There's nothing gonna grow. I don't know what you're doing over here." Then all of a sudden on the 5th year, what happens is the bamboo tree sprouts up, and within 3 weeks it sprouts up 40 feet. And the reason why is because a bamboo tree, it takes 5 years to come out of the ground. But in that 5 years, what it's doing is it's deeply implanting a system of roots so it can rapidly grow and shoot out of the ground. So it's just like our goals. We've got to put in the time and the work over and over in order to know and act on faith that this is going to achieve and come to the results that we want. Another example out of real life is my workout partner. When I was a trainer back in Hermosa Beach, my buddy, my workout partner, and I, we both started YouTube channels. And we both started fitness YouTube channels, right? We're both trainers, working out together all the time. And he's like, "We should start YouTube channels." I was like, "I'm in." We both bought cameras. For about 2 months, we were both going solid. And my camera, I was careless with it, to be honest, and it broke a couple of times. And I was like, "God, this is expensive to repair." It was just me being careless. But I took it as a sign, and I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "I'm clearly not supposed to do this. Like, there's a different way that I'm supposed to go about this." And, he's brilliant. My buddy is brilliant. He's a really smart guy. And if you want to check him out, his channel is Tao Physique. Tao Physique. I'll link it in the description, and then also you can see it right here, Tao Physique. And then he has a second channel now, but I'll get to that in a second. So anyways, we both started, and I quit. And he told me, he reverse engineered everything. He looked at all these fitness YouTubers and he's like, look man, I've looked at all these guys' channels, and it seems like every single one of them, the same thing happens. They're posting videos for like a year, 2 years. They're getting a couple hundred views, maybe 1,000, 2,000 views. Almost nobody's watching them, right? Sure, they're gaining a little subscribers, a little following here and there, but nothing's really happening for like 2 years. And then it seems like it happens overnight. And then all these fitness YouTubers that he was studying, literally overnight, 200,000 views, 350,000 views. Maybe the next one was only 75,000, but it kept increasing over and over. And so what he deduced was, if you watch their content in the video, in the beginning, their videos are shit. Their videos are shit. They're nowhere near the quality and the level of like content, and they're not as sharp as they are obviously now. And so he said, he's like, look, all these guys did was stick to it over a long period of time, and they got better at editing, they got better at shooting, their content got better, and they generated an audience, and then all of a sudden it happened overnight. So 3 examples, 2 of them metaphoric, and then the third one is an actual real life example. My buddy Tao Physique, just continuing to do the work and put in the time over and over, and little by little improving your skills as you go along. So this message today to share with you is that you've got to operate on faith, and it's important. I've made videos about this in the past. That's why you have to have a vision. As long as you have the vision in your mind of what you want to happen, and you stick with that vision, and you consistently put in the work, and also are open to learning and improving your skills and building these skills over time, you will be a success. Often I share these messages in these videos for me, because really what I'm doing is, yes, I'm speaking to you. And if you are watching this video, yes, absolutely, you needed to hear this, and this is why you clicked on this video. There was something in your gut and your soul that was like, I need to hear what this guy has to say today on this video. And the message is to stick with it and operate on faith. Continue to connect with the ultimate vision of what you want, and be aware that setbacks and adversity are inevitable, but they're opportunities for you to grow, for you to adapt, for you to learn. And as you continue to progress towards your vision, just continue to operate on faith and build the skills that you need to build in order to get it to the level of quality that you want in yourself, and then also your viewership will happen. And if you don't give up, you literally will not fail. Alex Hormozi recently has been popping off on social media, and he's I wouldn't say consultant, he owns acquisitions.com. He's been all over all these different podcasts, Bradley's all over the internet right now, Alex Hormozi, he and his wife Layla. And I literally saw something on TikTok today where he was just talking about this. And it's funny that he said this, because this is what I had to go through probably about a month ago, as I'm just starting my online fitness coaching business as well. And he said, look, his story was, I was staying in, my wife's parents' bedroom, and I'm dead broke, but I have this credit card worth $100,000. He's like, this is either going to go horribly wrong or it's going to be a massive success. And he said, the message I kept telling myself is, I cannot fail as long as I don't quit. And that's the moniker, that's the motto that I am instilling in my heart and in my mind, that I know that I cannot fail if I do not quit. It's the same for you. So if you're in a pattern right now, in a holding pattern, and you've been, doing the work, chances are you are really close to success. Or you may just need to continue going, improving your skills, maybe pivot, change a few things, change your strategy in order to continue to progress and eventually reach the success and the satisfaction that you will see. But you will see it. It's inevitable. It's just how the honestly the universe works, and I'm realizing this. For me personally, a side note as far as the YouTube channels, I also realized for me, I had a lot of life lessons I had to learn before I was ready for the success that I am creating for myself now. I honestly just didn't have the maturity. I wasn't humble enough. And if I would have started to gain influence and money and all that stuff, I would have crashed it into the ground. I probably would have hurt myself and maybe even hurt other people. So there are life lessons and you have to trust in your own process, that wherever you're being guided or however things are happening, it is for your best interest. The opportunity for us is to ground ourselves and understand the lessons that the path is teaching us as we go down our path on the way to success and creating what it is we want. So that's what manifestation is. That's what creation is. We are creating something we want. It takes time. It takes skills. You know, the master baker didn't become a master at his craft overnight. He burnt a lot of, loaves of bread or cakes or whatever the hell it is before he really became a master at his craft. It's the same thing. We are creating a vision in our mind, and we have to learn these skills. We have to learn these lessons so that we're fully prepared. And they always say that when you become a millionaire, and you'll hear all these successful people talk about it and say the same thing, it's never about the money. Sure, the money's nice and the freedom that comes with that as well, but they say it's never about the money. It's never about the becoming a millionaire. It's about the man or the woman that you become in the process, because the money can come and go, but who you become, you're creating a tangible skill set that's invaluable, that's way more valuable than $1 million or whatever the amount of money is, because if you can do it once, you can do it again. So remember, be patient, keep your eye on the prize, continue to do the work, learn the lessons that you need to learn, and develop the skills so that when you are there at that level of success, you've earned it, you know how to handle it, because you've become a different person in the process. So be patient, continue to do the work, grow your skills, learn the lessons. That's the message for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was valuable for you, and please, if it was, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. My goal and intention and full transparency, of course, is to grow my channel, and the way we do that is push all the buttons. And of course, yes, it is to help me, but more importantly, I do this because I know that there is wisdom that I've learned from other people that I know can help other people, and in the end, that's what it's about. It's about sharing these messages in order to help other people that need to hear these things too. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.